That looks like Sean is already here. Sean Ayers. Really? Before I even started the show, he says hello? That's crazy. Hey, Sean. And the rest of you crazy people that are showing up. Yes, maybe. Yes. No drop frames. Yes, yes. I'll wait for it. There we go. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. As I stated earlier, I was running low on dabs of orange bud. And you know, I don't have any Pineapple Express to dab at all. And if I remember correctly, did the Pineapple Express create a lot of oil? I can't remember if it was a good consistency or what. But I'm going to grab some of the Pineapple Express and some of the orange bud. That's old bud. I don't know what the fuck that is. That's Medusa. Got some old Medusa here. Here's some Pineapple Express. I got Pineapple Express and I got orange bud. Get me a little blotter here to work on, and we'll be good to go. Move this out of the way. Hey Ben. Yeah, we're gonna press today. And there, for those of you that only show up whenever I press, that's the only time you watch my show, you can all suck my dick. The rest of you trendies, thank you for supporting me all the time. I'm serious about that. So we're going to see a lot of people come in, I'm sure, that want to see this. And, you know, they're a bunch of fucking fake friends. Oh, hey, Nay. Oh, you're pressing today. Oh, hey, Nay. Psh, suck my dick. How about that? Okay, so I've got some parchment paper right here. Right? Aaron, yeah, I know. I got better quality. I've probably had a better internet connection now for about 6 months, 7 months. You're just now finding out. All right. Let's get some of this action. Great. That's what we're looking for. Nice rip like that. Okay. You're 22 with 2 kids? Bro, why would you have fucking kids? Why would you have kids? What are you fucking thinking? You got 2 kids and you're 22 years old? Didn't you want to fucking live your life for a little bit before you had kids, man? You want to go out and have fun, get reckless, you know, not have to worry about being home on time and, you know, be home to fucking make sure your kids get to school and have clothes and eat and all that shit? What the fuck, man? I don't understand why someone would bring kids into this world, man. I just don't understand that. 22 years old. You're a child yourself, man. You haven't even lived your fucking life yet. I love each and every one of your lives. You love my loves. I'm glad that you guys like my shows no matter what I'm doing. Those are the people that I really care for. If you're here only because you see I'm pressing rosin today, and you know that I go live all the time and you avoid my show only when you see the rosin, hey, suck my dick and leave. I don't need your fucking numbers. Okay? You're a fucking fake friend. I want the people that support me, and those are the people, the reason why I'm doing this today is because of the people that support me, not because of the people that are fair weather friends that just show up whenever it's convenient, you know, for them. I like the people that go out of their way for me. Those are the ones I really like. All right, so Pineapple Express. We're not going to be using we're not going to be using a screen, I don't think. I think we're just going to throw the buds down and see how I'm trying to get the biggest buds I possibly can here. Hey, thanks, Michael. What's up, buddy? I'm glad you're here. That's a little negative. You tune in when you can. You know, I'll tell you what's a little negative. What's a little negative is being 22 years old and having 2 children already. And it's fucking irresponsible as fuck. You know, you're coming down on me because I'm chastising you. Dude, you created 2 lives on a planet that is dying. Okay? Don't come down on me for calling you out for your bullshit. How the fuck are you 22 years old and you decide to have 2 fucking kids already? What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, let them get out and have some fun, man. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. When I was 22, I was just getting started having fun, man. I was just getting started. I can't believe you've got 2 kids at 22. It's shameful, man. It's fucking shameful. You know, I kind of think it's negative on your part to have the kids. You know, kind of a really poor decision to make. Like I said, in this shit world we're living in, people don't want to look at the facts. I'm sure you don't want to look at them, because that would mean that you created life, and you know you get to watch it fucking die right before your eyes, and that sucks. You know, we're over here now. Come on over here. And when you were 22, you could have fun. What? I don't understand what you meant by that. Anyway, we are heated up now to 180 degrees. Let's move this window over a little. Hey, Kevin, what's up? All right, let's go ahead. I think we can go ahead and start pressing once we lock down our nut here. There we go. Now, I used to use protective sheets. It doesn't work as good. I'm just going flat in with just one sheet of parchment paper folded in half. Hey Kevin, hey Tiffany. All right, and we're going to take this right up to 9. Or 8 or 9. Let's see, we are at 8.5. That's good. And I'm going to get this out of the way here. There we go. And let's see if the rosin comes out. Now, this is the Pineapple Express. So I don't know. I can't remember what the let me see if I have control over this. Huh. Oh, manually. Here we go. All right. I don't think this is going to work the way I was hoping it would, but let me just see. Yeah. That's not going to affect the other camera. So we're just going to give it about 3 minutes here and just let that press out. And I will let you know. Aaron, I understand that you're insulted. I wasn't the one who brought it to the fucking table and used my children as a fucking excuse like you just did. And if you ask me, man, that was fucking grotesque. You know, you don't have children to use them as an excuse whenever the fuck you can't make it to something. Oh, I got kids. Blah, blah, blah. You're using your children as an excuse, and that's fucking pathetic, bro. You know, that's fucking negative. That's negativity. That's bullshit. You know, I got all kinds of friends, all kinds of kids of all ages. You know what? They make it on my show all the time, and they never use their children as a fucking excuse for saying I couldn't fucking support you, Dan, because I've got kids. It's fucking lame. And let me tell you something else. The fact that you use your children as an excuse and you said I've got 2 kids, blah 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 blah, right there says you shouldn't have the fucking kids. Because right there you're just saying I can't do what I want to do because I had 2 kids. There's your reasoning right there, man. Why didn't you think of that before you fucking had 2 children? You know, it's just, like I said, I'm not the one who brought it to the table. You fucking laid it on there. You're the one that used your children as a fucking bargaining chip. Hey, man, it's once you do that, it's fair fucking game. Don't try to fucking come down on me because you gave me the fucking information. All right? And might I add some lame fucking info. Hoping I'm not seeing a lot of oil coming out, man. I'm a little bit sad. I hope we get something. It held at 8.5 tons. Oh shit, I'm at 9.5 tons. Okay, well let's find out what we got. I don't see anything pouring out, so let's find out. Got a stick here to help me lift the plate all the way. There we go. And now we'll see how we did. It doesn't look like it's there's not a lot of oil at all, man. Very low producer here. That's not very good. I don't think I'm going to be swishing much more of that Pineapple Express. I don't know why I wasted my time with that fucking strain. Holy shit. Just because it puts out a lot of flour, but if the oil production is low, it's just a waste of time for me. All right, let me see at least what we did. It does come right off the page. Snap! Look at that. That's nice, but very low amount. Very depressing low amount. I won't be doing any more of this. Fuck no. Right, Aaron? Gotcha. You have a great night, too. If there's one thing I hate, it's just excuses. Yeah, I'm not supporting you because insert whatever your excuse is. It doesn't matter. I'll find a way to fucking eviscerate you over it. I don't care what it is. I don't care what your fucking excuse is. Especially when you find the time to show up to a fucking rosin pressing video, but you don't have the time to come to any other ones. That's the thing that really gets me. I'm not accusing you of that per se, Aaron, but that's what started this conversation. Is I have no problem calling you motherfuckers out for that bullshit. Because I've noticed it. You know, if I do a rosin pressing video, it blows up. Oh, yeah, I'm doing a rosin pressing video. But if it's just me getting high, having fun, oh, no, you know, we don't want to we're not your friend. We just want to suck all the blood out of you, you know? Lourdes, right on. I gotta tell you, you got some points. The fact that you watch my videos at all, I appreciate that. I do. It means a lot that you guys watch. All right, so let's try this Pineapple Express dabs and see if it's any good. Let me clear my throat out here. But I agreed with you, so didn't chime in. But I was watching. Right on, Aaron. I appreciate that. Thanks. Billy's like, as long as I have internet, I come to all of them no matter what. Right on. Hey, Sam. I get angry at parents in general for having children. So don't take it too personally, Aaron. There's a lot of people that watch this show that have kids, and I hold all of them for their decision to have children. You know, hold all of them responsible for their decision to have children. I think it's a horrible decision in life to have kids. Period. I know all of you you'd be able to argue and disagree with me, and that's your opinion, and that's fine. Especially parents out there, you love your kids. You've already created the individual or individuals. You can't. You're no longer. Now you are completely biased. Once you have kids, you're completely biased. For someone like me, I can argue the point from stepping outside it because I don't have kids. You know what I mean? So because I don't have kids, I don't feel like I have some sort of a dog in the fight. So when I say it's a poor decision to have children, I mean it, and I'm coming from a place of experience where I've been living my life and really enjoying my life without them. Somehow getting fulfilled, helping people, getting love, giving love, no fucking kids in my life. You know, my friends have kids, I go over and play with them every once in a while. Boom. I don't have to change a fucking diaper. I don't have to worry about them coming home drunk or not coming home at all, ever again. Some of you parents know what I mean, and I'm sorry for y'all. But that's one of the reasons I decided not to have kids. Because when I was a little kid, I knew somebody and they lost a child at a very early age. And it was very sad. And I thought to myself, wow, you know, if they hadn't had that child, they would have never known that pain. And you know, that's a pain that you will never recover from. There is no future, Aaron. That's the point, man. This is the problem, guys. Aaron, I love you, buddy. I love you, all right? But I'm about to fucking rip your balls off, okay? Just so you know. He says, if everyone stops having children, what does the future hold? Man, if we only got about 10 years left, how's having kids going to extend that time? You know, if we've only got 20 years left, if we've only got 25 years left, I don't know what it is. I'm assuming it's less than 10. But if we only have that much time left, what future are you talking about? Are you talking about the future that has absolutely no other species on the planet? Because I've looked at our extinction rate. Our extinction rate, 2178. Do you know about 2178? Aaron, you say you watched my show for the last 2 years. Can you explain 2178 to me? It makes you grow up quick. Yeah, who says you have to grow up quick, Aaron? Who says you have to grow up quick? Is there a role? Show me. Was that like the 11th commandment that never gotten written down because Moses was OCD and you all had to have an even amount of commandments on both tablets? So he left that one off. You have to grow up quick. What was that? The 11th commandment? No one says that. It's not a law. You don't have to grow up fast. You could be a child for the rest of your life. You can act like a child for the rest of your life. You don't have to take on responsibilities. You don't have to adult unless you force yourself into it. You know, that's a choice you make. You're indoctrinated. No offense, but I mean, I'm indoctrinated in ways too. But you're indoctrinated too, and you're indoctrinated into thinking that you're supposed to grow up. Who says? Who says you got to grow up? What's 2178, Rita Michelle? Oh, look at that. It is 420. Someone is interested in what I just said. Look at that. Rita Michelle, thank you. This dab is for you for asking me about 2178, for listening to what I'm saying, and for responding to the words coming out of my mouth. Rita Michelle, I'm not being sarcastic. Thank you. You'd be surprised, Rita, how hard it is for me to get through to some of these people. And just when someone's actually talking to me about what I'm talking about, I really appreciate it. That's very unnarcissistic of you. And I just want to say once again, thank you, and remind you that this dab is for you. And I will tell you about 2178. I would love nothing better to explain to you 2178 because I figured it out myself. It's my own thing. It's my own thing. It's my own movement. You know, I'm an innovator. What can I say? All right, I'm going to try some of this Pineapple Express. I'll let you know how it is. Nice big fat dab of it. No law regarding cannabis. What a waste of buds. Cheers, guys. I could have probably smoked that for a week. That's nice, Lourdes. That's nice. I have a lot of respect for people that adopt. A lot of respect for y'all. I grew up with a kid who was adopted. He was cool. Very intelligent kid. He turned into a wonderful man, too. All right. So all this discussion that I've had with... Yeah, I understand. The world tells you have to love your kids, bro. And if you were to ever say anything different, you would be ostracized. You would be singled out, and everyone would scream and rant and rave at you for being a horrible person and a horrible parent. You know? I once got one of my friends alone, and we got really high. And there was no one else around. And I said, I'll never tell you who told me this. And I said, hey, bro. I was like, it's just me and you, man. I just want to know. If you could have redone this and not have the kids, would you have not had kids? He's like, fuck yeah, bro. I wouldn't have had my fucking kids. If I had known what all I was going to have to go through, I wouldn't have had them. A parent told me that. Robin, where are you going? By where? By what? Aaron, I appreciate the conversation about the kids. I have some friends that have beautiful children, you know, and I understand the love they have for them. But I also understand the pain, you know, that goes along with having kids. I have so much pain just around pets, my own pets, and let alone a human being that I brought into the world and that I was completely responsible for. I could talk about that all fucking day long. But I want to get into 2178, which is pertaining to having children, because what good are kids if they can't live out a full life? And that's the way I look at this. Okay, so all of my studies, you know, studying under Dr. Guy McPherson, and my interest in what's going on with the globe warming and our extinction, I did a little bit of research on my own because I had a question. I had heard that we were losing a lot of species every day, and to me, that was just absurd. I thought, every day a species goes extinct every day? How is that even possible? Well, as it turns out, it's a lot more than one species every day. The more I looked into it, the more mortified I became. So as it turns out, every day on this planet, we lose anywhere from 100 to 200, maybe upwards to 250 to 300 even, species every single day. Okay. Back that up a second and listen to what I just said. Every day on this planet, we lose about 150 species to extinction, never to come back. Species. It could be, you know, some kind of a parasite. It could be a fucking great elephant or some sort of a rhinoceros. Could be a species of bird or flower or tree or some sort of underwater species that you've never heard of before. But the point is that we're losing 150 of those every day. So I just did the math. I wanted to know how many species are there. We can afford to lose 150 species every day? I guess so, because we're still here, right? I guess we can afford this. Well, we're discovering 50 new species every day. Roughly, give or take. So if we're losing 200 species a day, it's probably a little bit more. Then you add in the 50 species that we're discovering every day. We're finding new species every day. Isn't that crazy? But where does that put us at? It puts us at 150. So even with the discovering new species every day, we're still losing 150 species every day. And then I multiplied that by the amount of days in a year, 365. I came up with the number... I forgot the number. 750 something. 70, is it 7? No, 70, not 70. It's 40. Is it 43? Might be 43 or 44, 45,750 species every year. Now, I've got this. It's literally on the website, tinyasdivers.com. I'll get that number for you right now. It's right near the top of the website. I will be uploading. I did get the okay from Jay to upload the songs, guys. The Ox Project. So that will be up on the website. I could even do it right now while we're doing this live show. 54,750 species are going extinct every year. That's added in the 50 species that we discover every day. We lose a total of 54,750 species every year. So I was like, well, how many total species do we have on the planet that we're losing 54,750 every year? 8.7 million. Well, how many times can you subtract 54,000 from 750? That happens every year. 158.9, so 159 years. 159, 2 lifetimes, basically. Now, all species will be extinct by 2178. All species will be extinct. There's no way there'll be any species left. At this rate, can't happen. Now, you might be thinking, well, there might be some give and take. Unfortunately, it's all take. Let me explain. Number one, the numbers I gave you were taken from a study from 2011. Okay? That was 9 years ago. So 9 years ago, we were losing 200 species a day and discovering 50, putting us at 150. Today, you think it's more or less? More. We're losing more species. It's not getting any better. So that's the first thing you have to consider. The second thing you have to consider is cascading extinction, meaning that when one of those species that we lose every day and every year goes extinct, there's other species, plural, that feed off of it, that depend on that species, whether it's a type of grass, and then there's some sort of an antelope that eats that grass. Well, say that grass goes extinct. Then that antelope loses its food source, then it goes extinct. When that antelope dies and the lion that eats that, it goes extinct. And that's just one very simple demonstration of cascading extinction. It's much more involved than that. There's a lot more species that go extinct because of it. And it happens on multiple levels. In other words, when one species dies, several species die, and then a whole bunch of other species will die out, and then way more species will die. That's the cascade. It doesn't get better, it gets worse. So just considering those two factors, do you really think that there's going to be, that there's going to be species on the planet 2178? Just by going by this math, this simple math? Yeah, I would take that number down then. 2178, there's no way they're going to make it 159 years. Not with cascading extinction. Not with the fact that these numbers are higher than when the study was done in 2011. No fucking way. Bottom of the hour. Cheers, Bad Bad Blue Jaws. No way. No fucking how. So, 21, this is what I like to say. 2178 ain't it. 2178 is a fucking pipe dream. And we will never fucking see 2178. It ain't gonna happen. I brought my bong over. I guess that means I'm gonna smoke some flower. Some flower. Oh, Tammy, thank you. Lauren, it's very nice of you to recommend people adopt children. I personally know friends who've adopted, and they're the salt of the earth. That's a big deal. Thanks, Darren. I appreciate that. How can we know? This is what they, Chris, what's sad is those numbers are just what they can track. Those aren't estimations. That's what the numbers they can track. Imagine all of the other species that are going extinct that we don't even know about, that are causing cascading effects elsewhere, where maybe there aren't even people, right? Like on islands out in the middle of the ocean that are uninhabited, or, the middle of Mexico where it's all, trees and overgrown and there's jungle and no human being could possibly get through there. Or the Amazon, or desert, or deep down in the ocean. I guarantee you, Trendy Chris, those numbers are even higher, not lower. It's even worse than what we imagine, and it's just going to hit us all at once. No law regarding steady pressure. I keep the pressure steady one. This is for I forgot who I was doing this for, man. I was going to do it with Baba Blue Draws. But all the people that are adopting children out there, cheers to y'all. All right. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't just for all. Cheers, everybody. 5 minutes late on the bottom of the hour. Keep the pressure steady. It's so stretchy. Hey. Hey, sleepy boy. I'm gonna grab me a OJ. Oh, wow. Chris, are those species that we don't know about circle of life, are they fucking wheat? Are they rice? Are they soy? Are they beans? See what I'm getting at? Does your circle of life include a crop that's going to sustain the entire planet when it gets too hot to grow any of those? Please, bro. Did you hear what I said, bro? The study was done in 2011. The numbers are way higher. The temperature's way warmer now than it was then. It's getting way warmer. Things are dying way faster. The plants that we eat will no longer be able to grow. And when we get flooding from excessive moisture, from rising oceans, we're going to have flooded fields where we can't grow corn, just like what happened to us a couple of years ago. Or do you not know about that, Chris? I mean, do you know of some super crop that your circle of life is somehow produced that's going to sustain the planet? Do I see any major changes if Democrats win elections? Yeah, I see major changes. Do you, Steve? I do. I see the world treating us with a lot more respect. I see our government treating our people with more respect. And hopefully people will be treating each other with more respect. That would be nice, wouldn't it? See people being civil to each other again. Well, Trendy Chris, I tell you what. If Elon Musk invents some superfood that will feed the planet and save us from extinction, then my whole off-grid home that will sustain me and the pounds of rice that I've bought so that I can live when I don't have vegetables that I can grow myself, will all be worth absolutely nothing. But if you're wrong, how are you living, bro? You got an off-grid property? Can you sustain yourself for more than a couple days? I hope you can. Because it's talk like yours that lulls the sheep into a false sense of security. And you're not helping anybody with your fucking pipe dreams. Just so you know, bro. Can I get some love? What about me? Rogan, come here. Rogan. Good boy. Look at you. Come here. Come here, you. I got you. Come here, you. Come here. Oh, come here, you. I got you. Oh, I got you right where I want you, big boy. Yeah, so you're just fucking wasting my time on here. Does anybody have anything legitimate to talk about besides fucking wasting my time? What's up, MC? Oh, who's a big-headed boy? Who's a big-headed boy? Huh? Who's a vice grip on wheels? What's up, C-Clamp? What's up, Miami Vice? What's up, Miami Vice Grip? What's up, Clamshell? What's up, Mousetrap? What's up, Rat Trap? I'm gonna call you Rat Trap. What's up, Rat Trap? What's up, Beazle? Who's a bees? Robin, what's up? How drastic fall in pollution. China's factory coronavirus. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. I retire early. If I had kids, I would never retire. Do you like firearms? You know, the other day I misspoke when I said I loved my Glock. What I should have said was I love the reliability of my Glock. You know, do I like firearms? Listen, man, I appreciate my firearms. I appreciate the fact that they allow me to protect myself. I appreciate that. But when you say, do you like firearms? I would rather a world where no firearms were necessary whatsoever. But unfortunately, none of us live in that world. So the fact that we live in a world where firearms required, I'm going to need mine. I'm going to need to keep mine for now. You know, when the world becomes perfect, let me know, and I'll surrender my firearm at the We've Become Perfect office. And there's no more fucking violence on the earth office. How about that? You know? Right, Pitbull? Right, Pitbull? Who's my Pitbull? Who's my Pitbull? Who's my Pitbull? Who's my Pitbull? Oh, buddy. Who's my buddy? Oh, buddy. What's wrong? What's wrong, buddy? What's up? Oh, where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, look at you. Look at you. Who's perfect little puppy? Who's a perfect little puppy? You are. You are a perfect little puppy. So, do you understand how I feel about guns? I'd rather that guns not be necessary, but I know that they are necessary, and they're necessary for me. And they might not necessarily be necessary for you, but, fuck you. Fuck how you feel about it. You know? My little puppy. Okay, so you go back down here on the ground because I think he's heavier than 40. What was he, 42, 43? You be nice to the kitty cat. Oh, Rogan. No, no, no. No, no, no. That's right. We're not exploring the house. This is not explore the house time with Rogan. You stay right here, okay? Let me close this side up too. I just took him outside, man, so he should be good. I took him outside for a nice walk. And in the process of, I got a little, my mind got a little chaotic and my house got a little chaotic. And I've been working on trying to clean it up a little bit. And I've been organizing this shelving over here. It looked horrible before, and now it's looking a lot nicer. You can't get on Restream. Robin, what do you mean you can't get on Restream? Facts. Love the fur baby coronavirus feedback loop. We don't need guys. I feel the same issue. Yeah, somebody said that the flu is deadlier than the coronavirus. So I did a little Googling. Turns out the coronavirus is deadlier. It's just not as widespread. If you want to go by the amount of people who get the flu to the amount of people that die from it, compared to the amount of people who've gotten the coronavirus to the amount of people who've died by it, the numbers are way higher for the coronavirus. Way higher. It's not even 1% the people who die from the flu. Do you know when people get the flu every year? It's like 80 million people or some crazy number. And out of those 80 million, up to like 60,000 of them die. But 80 million people got it. So, yeah, it's like a percentage of one. It's a percent of a percent, right? No, the corona death virus is not 1%. It's the corona death virus is over 3% now. And MC, you're not paying attention to Johns Hopkins, the people who are reporting on the numbers. I believe, and let me look around. I might have the screen up here. I don't see it. I thought I might have the screen up, but I may have closed it. Oh, there it is. There, I found it. I do have the screen up. Okay, I'll do the math for you, okay? I'll do the math for you. It's definitely more than 1%. And right now, it says 80,994 cases and 2,760 total deaths with exactly 30,000 recoveries. Okay, now, to find out how many people, what your chances are if you catch this virus of dying, you take the number of cases that they report, 80,994, which of course is an underinflated number because there's people that have it right now that they don't know about, right? Okay. So you divide that by the number of people who've died. Okay, that's 2,760. And you hit equals, and you get 29.34. So 29, okay, let's say out of, out of 100 people. More than 3 people now. With that number 29, see, if it was 33.3, it would be 3 people. But it's not. It's 29.3, and the lower that number gets, the higher percentage people. Well, of course, it's never going to get all the way down, but where it is right now is really bad, and it's much worse than the flu. Yes, it's higher. It's over 3%. It's over 3%. So let's say 29 people got this. 1 out of every 29 people would die out of that. So you multiply 29, times 3, and it's less than 100. And you get more than 3 people are going to die for every 100. So 100, it's going to be 3 point, whatever. People die that get it. It's way higher than the flu. So whoever said the flu was more deadly didn't consider the fact that, 80 million people or more around the world every year get the flu. It's not more deadly. You have to go by not the total amount of deaths. You got to go by how deadly is it? How many people, out of the people that get it, how many people die? That's how you determine it. No, I don't ever visit Santa Cruz, MC. So let's refresh the page and see if the numbers have gone up. You want to go outside? The cat wants to go outside. Have a blast. Oh my goodness. Well, the numbers have gone up, so now let's recalculate. Okay, so now it's 86,584 cases, right? Divided by 2,976 deaths. 29. Now it's 29. It was just 29.34. Now it's 29.0. So every time we do this, the disease gets deadlier and deadlier. Understand that. It's not bullshit. President Trump is lying to the world. And the numbers are right here for everybody to see. So, fuck this Pineapple Express. Let's squish some of this orange bud. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Right there. Yeah. Right there. There. Break that stem off. Okay. Right there. And one more nice fat bud here. We'll put that one right there. Okay, there we go. So we've got this stack of orange bud here. We're gonna put this in the squishing machine. Over here. We'll just fold this up. See if we can Pop this in the old rosin press here. And now I just have to move the buds over. Leave the paper like this when I want the buds. Okay, I hope that's good. Oh, no, I'm so glad I saw that. I got a bud that shot out one side. Spotted it. See what happens. It's not perfect. I might be able to move them a little bit. That seems nice. Okay. It's right at 9. We got oil coming out the front. Yeah. That orange ooze. Some of that orange ooze. Let me check the back. Ah, the back is, oh boy. Not enough paper coming out the back. There's like none. That's dangerous. Their oil could come pouring out. But we got some orange oozing. And there's my cat. My crazy cat. Yo, what's up, Suckerly Mike? Okay, we are just pressing some orange ooze here. A little bit of oil coming out right there. And, you know, so far the paper hasn't ripped. I must have the plates. I cleaned them, and they must be nice and lined up, you know, and that's why the paper hasn't been ripping. We're getting some really good presses, so it's just too bad that Pineapple Express was just not a high producer, you know, at all. That's nice, though. We got some activity right there. Underneath the hood there. Let's take a look underneath the hood. Let that sit for another minute or so. Pour out some of that yummy, yummy rosin. Top of the hour coming up. think it's been long enough. A minute or two. What do you guys think? I think we're good. Let's go. Let's see how we did. All right, let's bring it on over here. Let's see how we did. Yeah, I'll bet you that'd put off some oil right there. Puck right there. If we switch that. We'll pop this back in the press, because now it's nice and compact, and we'll see if we can get a better shot on it. It's just this is in the way. Let me put this in somewhere else. Squeeze the hell out of that. It's at 9 tons. And we'll just let that do its thing. And let's go see how we did over here on the orange. The orange ooze. I had a dab here ready to go, didn't I? I could just start collecting with this. This orange ooze needs to be on a cold plate. All right, yeah. Unreal. You didn't use blackberry, pal? Everybody uses blackberry now, pal. Unreal. All right, I gotta get that. I gotta go get the cold tile out of my freezer. I'll be right back. Gates to go through. Okay. Let's see how we did here. That's more like it. There we go. It's already too cold. It's shattering. Watch that rip paper, man. I got a bunch of rip paper because when you're going down to 9 tons, man, sometimes the paper just can't take it. Ah. Liquid, thanks, buddy. Let me get some of these pieces of flour off of here. I will be able to get all my rosin off when I do this. Come on now. Here we go. These little flecks of cannabis are soaked with rosin. They'd be fantastic to smoke. It's real high. Okay, that's pretty clear. Clear. I think let's set that aside. I'm just kind of get the rest of this off of here now. Now there's probably some on the back of this page because the page ripped, so I'm going to flip this over and look on the other side and we'll see what we got. A little bit. A little bit. It's a little too frozen, a little shattery, but it's picking up. Yeah, and then we got a little bit over here too, on this side. Grab that. Okay. Great, great. It's a nice little amount off a few buds, and that'll help my my sad little Homer Simpson. Our little Homer Simpson. Just can't get the light. I can't get it in the light so you can see it better. So stupid. Stupid. Unreal. Put that right in there. Now you can see it's in there with the other stuff. It's a good return. Good. 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 Press on. Press on. Henna henna, special nice. Henna henna. Alright, so, oh, I need to put my cold plate back in the freezer. I don't want to forget that. So this would be a lot easier if I just grabbed some big buds to do this with. Get some water. Contented hen, 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 hen. The contented hen, hen, hen. Oh, my water. Yes, sir, my water. Okay, so like I said, if I really want to make this easy on myself, I'll just go get a big bud of orange bud and make this a lot easier. So I've got a bag I'll go get because the jar. Oh, I think I've got some buds in here big enough for what I need to do. If I can get to them. Oh, this jar smells so orangey and delicioso good. Just see if I can get that one giant bud right there. Come on, Neil. There we go. Got it. I was like, I wanted that bud because that's easy. That you just put it right under the plates. You don't have to worry about different buds skating away or anything. You know, one big fat bud makes it for a nice easy press. Remember that. Now you could take a bunch of buds and you could take like dental floss or something and tie them all together. You know, there's no rules. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Just don't put something toxic in there. Like use an unwaxed dental floss. Oh, I do. Thank you. Thank you, Dan. Yes, I do. Let's find out how that did. Well. Destroyed the paper. But we did end up getting some more oil there. So that's good. Let's set this aside. That's orange bud. I'm going to drop this in the container where I put my let's throw this away. All right, now let's take this right here, and I'm gonna need a cold plate to retrieve that. I should probably turn on the AC. Might make it a little easier, but the cold plate was doing it for me. I've only got like one, it looks like one little piece of flour on here, it looks like. Is that what that is? Yeah. Huh. The rest is all oil. Great. Look at this. Oh, on the backside too, man. There's a lot on the backside too. Look at that. Both sides. So I'll be working on that for a second. I just need the cold plate to do it. I ship my oil to everyone. I ship my paint oil. Paint oil. Okay. Cold plate. Cold enough. All right, let's see how we do here. Okay. Oops. So I talked to the singer of the Ox Project. I said, I heard you guys are getting back together. He said, well, I don't know about getting back together, but we might do a reunion show, he said. No, I don't fucking ship cannabis, dude. I just told you I ship my paint oil. That's it. I mean, does it look like I have enough to share with you? I don't. Scraping this shit off one little goddamn scrape at a time. It's fucking tedious work. Tedious. And so worth it. Man, there's a lot on the backside. If I left right now, I could go catch Ron Placone in San Francisco. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not driving to San Francisco. Fuck that drive. Man, I should call Ron Placone and be like, yo, 2.5 hours. You guys drive out here and be on my show. How much do I pay you for an appearance? What do you guys charge for an appearance? Just charge it and just pay him for an appearance. Have him come on my show. Oh, so dehydrated, man. That water's making me feel so much better. So that was a nice little extra we got of the orange bud here. God damn. Damn, yeah. Dude, I was watching Breaking Bad. Fucking Aqua Teen Hunger Force is in it. I was like, oh my god, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. That's awesome. Hello, Paul. How's it going? About to do a dab here and squishing some rosin. I was thinking I need to squish some more. I got a nice big fat orange bud here. And this right here is... This, I think... Well, it might be orange bud too. Yeah, that's orange bud too. Two big fat buds of orange bud that are ready to go. Here comes my cat making. Do you guys want to see him jump on the screen? We'll make him jump on the screen. I mean, he knows that I know that he's there. I guess I should go open the screen for him so he doesn't have to jump up on the screen, actually. That's not good for him. I'll be right back. Ugh. All right, let's let the little bastard in. What do you say? Hey, yeah, you knew I knew. You knew I knew that you knew that I knew that you knew that I knew that you was out there. Is all I'm trying to say. You knew that I knew that you knew that I knew that you knew that I knew you was out there. I think I said that exactly the way I needed to say it. There's a little bit more on here. I wonder if it's worth getting. Yeah. You can get that. I feel so guilty about throwing that in the garbage now. I knew that you knew that you knew that I knew that you was out there. Okay, there it goes. That's fine. Throw that away. That's fucking nothing. There ain't nothing. Throw this thing back in the freezer, goddammit. Ugh. Hey, Marianne. I have to throw this back in the freezer. Give me that sad face. All right. Well, I'd stay in Squish. I would. I've got I got some big orange buds I was gonna squish, hang out and just chill because I didn't have much to do. But you know, I could turn on a nice show. I see there's a lot of people. You guys don't seem really interested, so I'm just gonna move along. All right, guys. You take care. It's nice seeing y'all. Maybe next time you'll share the video in large groups for me and get some more people out. You know, I'll appreciate that. And maybe I'll step it up. You know, maybe just people weren't because I wasn't squishing nonstop. Sorry. Whatever. I'm gonna play with my puppy. I'm gonna play with my puppy. Move that out of the way so we can see the dog. There he is. There he is. That's what's up right there. That is what's up. That's what's up. You guys take care. Alright? I'm going to turn on my show. And I'm going to do whatever. Cheers, Bye Bye Blue Jaws. Alright. Alright, y'all. Yo, Enoch, what's up, son? I had a big fat dab on deck, too. Holy shit. Man, I got cramps in both of my legs when I was in bed last night. They weren't bad. They went away real quick. I shook them out, you know. I got lucky. But if I had left my legs still, they would have cramped out. So I need to drink more water. I'm dehydrating. My cat wants me to feed him. I can hear it in his fucking little pouting little paws. I got bananas. I had a banana yesterday. I can have a banana today too. I should make a smoothie. Blueberry and banana smoothie. God, that sounds so good. Right on, Marianne. Hell yeah. Walking the mountain. With Spanish. Hey, Belayhoo. I had some rosin squish, man. What is this? What is this? Pineapple Express bullshit. Psh. Here. God bless America. Oh, that's nice and straight. Fuck yeah, look at that. That's straight fucking line. Zip. Perfect, man. Perfect. That's what the doctor fucking ordered. Biatch. Biatch. Why do you gotta do that shit? Why you gotta fuck like that? Fuck around like that. You fucking piece of shit. Alright, that's how we're gonna do it. Just like this. Psh, unreal. Alright, so we're going to just cut that like that. And I'm just gonna cut that like that. And have me a nice little thing here. I got these two big fat orange buds. I'm gonna take these, put them in here. Lay them in there like that. Let's take them over to the machine over here. Okay. And this. Did we not lift the plates up all the way? It seems like they're lifted up. I can't tell. There we go. That'll help. Okay. Looks pretty goddamn straight. Tighten this down here. Let's make this screen bigger. There we go. Great. Let's press on. 8. That's almost 9 times the pressure right there. Okay. Oops. It was perfect. God, $20,000 for a press? Yeah, I recommend going to pufftuff.net for a press. PUFFTUFF.net. Pufftuff.net. PUFFTUFF.net for a press. Rosin coming out on 3 sides, man. Let me look on the back. Nothing on the back that I can see, but that doesn't mean there's nothing there. definitely got a really good return on these two buds here. I'm really excited about it. It stayed at 8.5 tons of pressure. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can retrieve this. Okay. Let's see how we did here. All right. Oh shit. God, it smells so good. You fucking piece of shit. Come here. Okay, there we go. That's all that's left of the two buds. Flat as a razor. Okay, now we'll put them in their jar. Here. Let's spread this out. This is a huge return. Look at this, guys. On a vintage copier. All right, my cold plate is getting cold. I'm gonna go see how cold. All right, let me go get the cold plate. Hey, nice and cold, good, really cold. Put it in a good spot where it chilled out really fast. All right, so put this under here. And what about the back side of this? Oh yeah, we got some oil on the backside as well. Looking forward to doing that as well, guys. Look at that. Great. Okay, let's get started on collecting this stuff. So this plant was 14 feet tall, and it was the orange bud, and it was the plant number 5. It was so fucking big. It was all the way up to the top of the structure that Mark built, which was 15 feet at the apex, and this thing was 1 feet 1 foot away from the top of that. And it was the longest plant. It took the longest for it to mature because it was a sativa, you know. It's got a lot of... It takes a lot more time for these to mature than it does for an indica. Okay, so this has gotten to the point where I'm going to have to deposit this in the orange ooze depository. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't like to be greedy. Get that in there and keep on working. Oops. There we go. So it would seem that I'm having some issues with it not being cold enough. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do about that. Maybe move to a colder spot on the plate. Yeah, it's not working at all. I think the plate has lost its coldness. Its coldness. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to get something else. I know I've got another tile, so I'll go put this one back in the freezer. Yeah, it's not cold enough anymore. I'll be right back. Pop this in the freezer. All right. I found some frozen tomato sauce. This is gonna do it. Put that on there. Kind of funny, but it's working. Blueberry. It's a water fountain. being ornery. Man, getting to the point where I'm almost filling the bottom of my dish again. I'm excited. I'll be happy when that's all filled up. Because that lasts for quite some time, considering I'm not smoking just that, you know? I'm doing flour, I'm smoking different strains. I'm not overdoing it, I'm holding my hits in. So they last for a long time. Smaller amounts. Using spaghetti sauce as a frozen back on this, and it's working really good. I got a piece of paper in between so I don't lose the oil that's on the back side of this page, because I want to do both sides. Remember, it's on both sides of the page. Okay, let's go ahead and flip this over. There's a really good amount back here. Oh. This side's already nice and cold because it's been held against that. The spaghetti sauce is a very nice. It's a special. You put the spaghetti sauce in the freeze, and then you got a nice cold packet to put it down when you're gonna need to try to take your dabs off of the page. It's gonna be nice, and make sure you're using the parchment paper. You never use a wax paper, only use a parchment paper. There we go. Wow. The bottom of my container is gonna be filled. Wow. Look at that. I got a lot more orange juice now than I did before. Man, the spaghetti sauce stays frozen forever. I love it. I could leave this out here for the whole show and not have to put it back in between, you know? The spaghetti sauce, it stays frozen forever. It's a very good, special. And then when it melts, you eat that. You put it in a spaghetti sauce, a hen. And you go and you eat the hen. Anyhow, that in the garbage. We're going to go ahead and put this back in the freezer. Now we now return you to your regularly scheduled waterfall. It's the salsa that keeps on giving. Yes, it is. It's the sauce is the boss. This sauce is the best. The sauce is the boss. Boss. Oh, taco, taco, taco. Taco, taco, taco. I got some frozen tacos. I got pizza, I got tacos, I got everything. I got a little bit of this, I got a little bit of that. Okay. Yeah. My little doggy's here sleeping. He's so cute. Look at him. Look at him. He's so happy and comfortable. He loves this house. He's got all kinds of nice places where he can lay down. Oh, you're beautiful.
What's up? How are you, Beezel. My Beezel.
My Beezel. My Beezel. I got oil on my fingers. I got oil on my fingers. I'm gonna have pizza and wings for dinner tonight. What? Shit, I'm gonna be living like a king, watching some goddamn Breaking Bad and chilling. That's what my plans are for the next hour or so. I don't think I fed my fish today, did I? Yeah, maybe I did this morning. Yeah, I think I did. They're fine. I could feed them again. They'd eat, I'm sure. Yeah. 26 people. That's nice. There's really 26 of you guys watching. Are any of you watching with more than one person? Like, is there more than 26 people watching this broadcast? Or David C. Baker? Is David C. Baker logged into 16 different accounts? I'm ready. Why aren't all you trendies? I got blisters on my fingers. KFC's got some new chicken. Have you guys heard that commercial? It's really creepy. So there's really not 26 people watching. There's really like 23 people watching. Debbie's watching. Debbie's watching with somebody else. Ticking away. I don't believe that 26 either. It's been 26 forever. I'm refreshing it. I don't believe there's 26 people watching this broadcast. It's probably like 13. Oh, it's 26. It's true. Where are all of you people? Oh, 17. That's a little more realistic. I was catching the vibe of the chat. It didn't feel like 26 to me. It didn't feel like 26 people. 17 is more a little bit more realistic. Nate school was good tonight. Pulled out a bag of frozen beans. Yep. East Coast Canada, Lori, Debbie, 2 here. Steve running. Cheers. You rock. Cheers. How many shares does this show have? Hey, Kevin. Cheers to you, too. God, South Korea's got 3,150 cases, man. Holy shit. South Korea got fucked up. Italy's got 1,128 cases. Germany has 79 cases. God, it's fucking crazy. Hell yeah. All right, y'all. Take care. No law regarding cannabis. I'll see you guys on the next show. Okay? All right? You guys take care. Bye-bye. I'll see you on Twitter, I hope. Twitter. Trendy As Dabbers on Twitter. Please. All right? Look me up. Hook me up. Retweet what I'm putting up. Okay? It's all at twitter.com/trendyasdabbers. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.